I judged some kids this week. I know it sounds bad, but I'll tell you more about it in a bit. First, let me tell you about my week in real estate. I'm Volter Lepet, top 1% agent in all of San Diego County. And this is what I did this past week. And I worked late night Friday meetings. I worked a really long, hard week this past week. And then Saturday, I worked till about 1 p.m. all morning long. And after that, I had the day off. I went to Elenita's birthday party. She turned 2 years old. That was pretty dope. And then I went to a wedding in Mexicali. Drove 2 hours, went out there. Really cool wedding, really cool people. Afterwards, though, that's where the magic happened. I ate the best tacos I've ever ate in my entire life. They were delicious. And I did not know that Mexicali and Tijuana had a taco rivalry. I Who would have thought? I never knew that. But legit the best tacos I ever had. Next morning had some amazing breakfast, drove back. It was really cool. I enjoyed myself. And then some more magic happened. I went to Soichi, which is a one-star Michelin restaurant in San Diego. I don't know why I went like this. One-star Michelin restaurant in San Diego. Sushi, their fifth anniversary, and it was dope. It was an experience for sure. We had an omakase, we had a bunch of sake, a bunch of beer. It was just flowing, and I had a really, really great time. So thanks for the invitation. All right, that was my weekend. And then my week started. I met with a couple of really dope investors, large investors, different meetings. And it's cool when you meet with these people and then you kind of, learn about them. You see how driven they are, how smart they are. I'm just learning ideas. And sometimes I'm like, man, I'm not going hard enough. And other times I'm just like, okay, I take little things from their businesses and I apply it to myself or to my life. So that was pretty cool. I ate some really delicious pho in cold weather this week. I think that's the best. I think that's when you're supposed to eat pho when it's cold outside. I handed some keys to some brand new borrowers. We did a 10-day escrow with them. They started looking, they found a home. 10 days later, they have keys. That was really a nice experience. I had a board meeting this week, so I volunteered and we just talked about the community, what we're doing with the money for the organization and board meeting type of stuff. It was a long night. I had an annual review with a client that came in. They want to grow their wealth. They want to build some ADUs. They want to put their property in a trust. So whenever clients come in for an annual review, I just look at their entire scenario and then I give them a little blueprint and then I introduce them to people that could help them. So that was pretty dope. I interviewed with a trust attorney this week. Again, a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys that my trust attorney fired me because he retired after 50 years in the business. So now I'm meeting with different people just to gain, to see their knowledge, their experience in that focus or area of law to see how they can help me grow over time. And I'm looking for someone with experience, but not somebody too old because then you know what happens to old people. Knock on wood. All right. And I had coffee with an old friend. We caught up. That was pretty cool. I always like doing that. All right. So I judged some kids this week, and this is why I judged them. It was through a group of young entrepreneurs, junior achievement program actually, and they had all these young entrepreneurs, about 50 of them, and they were tasked with creating a business, and it was really dope to see all the different types of businesses. So I was, had to judge them on creativity, on financial stewardship, on leadership, and just that overall company. And it was interesting to see, and I already knew this because I've read books before and I've studied this before about the differences in schools in poor neighborhoods and rich neighborhoods. And I'll just say that the rich neighborhoods smoke the kids in the poor neighborhoods, unfortunately, but that's just the way that things are. And some of these businesses were super dope, profitable. I bought some items from them. I bought some candles from one business. I bought some knitting kits from another business. What else did I buy? I bought some tea from another business. I mean, these were cool businesses. So congrats to all the kids. Keep going. That was a dope experience, and I'm happy to see that there's going to be some dope businesses into the future because these are bright, bright kids. And I had our debt-free workshop last night, 6:30 p.m. Um, personal budget. I mean, that's a conversation nobody wants to have. So I'm very happy for the people that showed up and learned. And of course, I worked out this morning, 224 days in a row. I'm going to keep that going to 365. My weekend, my weekend's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to have a bunch of meetings through tonight, and I'm going to work all tomorrow morning till about 2 p.m. So I got a packed day, Saturday just working. And then after that, I'm going to relax. Sunday, I'm going to go to church, and I'm going to go down to the lake house in Alpine. I'm just going to chill. And then afterwards, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my personal budget and profit and loss for the month. So it's going to be a lot of work this weekend. I'm going to be able to relax for a bit. I hope that you guys enjoy your weekend. As always, if you have any questions, if you need help buying or selling a home, please call me.